Do you feel now, with what we're seeing, that this is something historic and a step towards peace? Or is it another, perhaps, false dawn where those who've signed the deal are saying, yes, this is historic, but the others who are on the outside, of course, have a different point of view?
You know, I'm an optimistic, and I always look at the half glass full. I can only salute a new peace deal between Israel and one of the Arab country. I'm very happy that it's the third one in 1977 by Anwar Sadat and Menachem Begin with Egypt. And then in 1993 in Oslo between Rabin and Arafat about the process of reconciliation between Israel and Palestinian, and then he's going through a difficult time and we will deal with. And then in 1994 with Jordan. Now it's the third Arabic country that is a formal and official relationship with Israel. I'm very happy to see the flag of the United Arab Emirates in the city hall of Tel Aviv tonight, as I saw the Lebanese flag a few days ago, as for solidarity of the Israeli with the Lebanese. So it's only a good thing. It's a good thing for the Palestinian, which I can understand their frustration. They feel that they're being left behind. But the good thing is that one of the conditions of the Emirate to do this peace deal with Israel, it's for Israel to forget about annexation of the Jordan Valley for now. The voice of the Minister of Foreign Affairs today, Gabi Ashkenazi, was very clear. This is not a priority for Israel. Forget about it now. We have other things to deal with. So it's a good thing for Israel to have one more Arab country having a relationship with Israel. It was encouraged by Egypt. It was encouraged by the international community. And I would like to tell you, for 25 years, Israel is having a relationship with the Gulf countries. After the Oslo Agreement, they all had a more or less formal relationship with Israel, including Morocco, Mauritania, Tunisia. So we'll go forward, but we cannot and we will not forget the Palestinian-Israeli peace process. We will have to go back to the negotiation. We will have to encourage Israeli and Palestinian to continue cooperation and get to an historical peace deal. And I do believe that this agreement will encourage the United Arab Emirates will encourage Israel to go forward and to move forward with the Israeli-Palestinian peace process. Let's not forget that 2 months ago, for the first time, it was a direct flight from Dubai to Tel Aviv with full of humanitarian aid for Gaza. The Israeli and the Emirates have a relationship for 25 years. And I would like to let you know, from the American side, the man that was moving on it was Gerald Kushner, but on the Israeli side, it was the head of the Mossad, Yossi Cohen, which is very interesting. It was not a diplomat. It was not someone from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It was the head of the intelligence of Israel, who is very, very often in Dubai. So I do believe that this is a very historical moment after Sadat and after Begin, after Rabin. Now Prime Minister Netanyahu is doing something historical for Israel. But we should not and we will not forget that the core of the issue for reconciliation between Israel and the Arab and the Muslim world will be to move forward between Israeli and Palestinian. Both society need it, both society want it. And I can tell you, most of the Israeli public opinion today in Israel is very happy of the deal. I'm sure that most of the public opinion in the Arab Emirates is happy about this deal today. But again, we'll have to move forward to make deals with other Arab countries. I have no doubt that very soon we will see Bahrain, Oman, Saudi Arabia going into the same direction. But we should not forget the Israeli-Palestinian track. It's very important for the future of the region, for the future of the people of Israel, and for the Palestinian people. We'll have to move forward on this track as well, as much as we can, as fast as we can.
Ofer Bronchtein, thank you very much.